Hey guys, so I'm going to show you guys how to make this homemade hot chocolate. It tastes so good. It is honestly a must-have for the winter because I don't always want to go running to Starbucks or to Dunkin' Donuts or any of those places. So that way I can stay warm and cozy in my house by the fireplace and just watching TV that I want. And it tastes so good, and literally it takes about 5 minutes to make without explaining. But anyway, so it's so simple, so easy. And I also show you how to make the whipped cream, because I didn't have any whipped cream on hand. And I also show you how to make like your own little like whipped cream squirter. So awesome. And then, oh, sorry about that. And then I threw some cinnamon on top because it tastes so much better like that. So yeah, this was my first cooking video, so it was a little more difficult. Probably didn't turn out as good as I thought. And then also put in your favorite mug. This is my favorite one. I don't have one of those cool ones with a cap, so yeah, anyway, if you guys want to see how to make this homemade hot chocolate, and if you guys really want to know how it tastes amazing. But if you want to see how to make it, then just stay tuned.
Okay, so to start off, these are the items you will need. You will need some Hershey's Cocoa or some natural unsweetened chocolate. You'll need some salt. This is not sea salt, this is just regular salt by Jewel. And then you will need some vanilla extract. This is just pure vanilla extract from Penzeys Spices. And then you will need some sugar, and this is just 2 tablespoons worth of sugar. So first off, I have a mug right here. I am just going to put the 2 tablespoons of sugar into the mug. And then I'm going to take the Hershey's Cocoa, and this is just what it looks like, and it's like the approved Best Life cocoa. And then I am just going to take my tablespoon right here, and I am going to put 2 tablespoons of the Hershey's Cocoa into the mug. So now that we have the 2 tablespoons into the mix of sugar, we are going to be putting salt, and all you need really is a dash of salt. So I am just going to pour a little bit of salt on my hand and just sprinkle it like that's a dash of salt. Okay, so now that we have that, we are going to cook up or warm up some milk. What are we going to do before we cook up the milk? I'm going to stir this mixture of sugar, cocoa or Hershey's Cocoa, and salt, because I don't like, after my milk's done, I like automatically pour it into the cup. So now that we just mixed that all up, we take our measuring cup and we're just going to put a cup of the milk into here. Sorry, it's just the Oberweis fat-free milk. And I'm just going to fill it up to the 1 cup mark. So now that the glass or the measuring cup is filled up with the milk, we are going to be pouring it into our saucepan. Okay, so I put the stove on medium heat. Now I am just going to pour the milk in, and I am just going to stir it with the same spoon that we mixed our mixture with, and I am just going to mix it until it gets nice and warm. Okay, so our hot cocoa is all mixed, and next we're going to put the vanilla extract in, and all you need is 1/4 of a teaspoon. Cocoa all mixed, we are going to top it off with whipped cream, and since I don't have whipped cream in the spray bottle, I am actually going to make it some whipped cream, and I'm going to show you how. Yay! the whipping cream or whipped cream, you'll need some heavy whipping cream, and this is just the Lucerne brand, and I think it's all natural. And then you'll need some confectioner's sugar, which this is actually powdered sugar, but it's just called. Soak the bowl for about a minute. Now I'm just going to take the heavy whipping cream, and if you were to make a whole lot, you would do half of the thing, and this is just a pint, but since I'm only making it for me, I am just going to do a little bit, about that much. That's as much as I'm going to do, and I'm just going to be putting it onto the mixer and mixing it on high speed. That took about a minute and 10 seconds to whip up like this. Now we don't just leave it like this because it tastes like extremely bad just like this. So we are going to be adding
some of the powdered sugar.
So now with the powdered sugar, I did a tablespoon, and it tasted really still not sugary enough. So I like to put 2 tablespoons in if you really like sugary stuff like me. We are just going to take a really small spatula, and we're just going to fold it. And folding it, what it does is you just basically flip it in a circle and fold over. Corner of the bag, and I'm just picking this corner because it's mostly in that corner, and then you're just going to cut off with scissors the little corner right there. So, okay, now that we have that cut open, it looks like this. You're just going to take your mug, and so it was sitting for a while, I'm just going to mix it a little bit more and put the spoon in the sink. And then we are just going to squeeze it all in. I always take ground cinnamon, and I get a little bit onto a spoon with the little, and I like to take a pinch, and I like to sprinkle it all around because it just tastes so much better. And that's it, your homemade hot chocolate. Okay, so that was it. That's how you make your very own homemade hot chocolate. The whipped cream, I gotta say, was the easiest part, and the cinnamon on top, I honestly say, is a must-have because it makes the hot chocolate taste so much better. Just comment down below, and I will probably end up making more cooking videos because I really enjoyed it.